Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. First, I want to say happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. I hope you've had an amazing December and hopefully you're getting ready for the new year. So with that being said, today I want to talk about a lot of these Lattafa fragrances that I have right behind me. The collection is it's there. This is my collection and my mom's collection combined. My mom has the Yara perfume line and I have these. I have Mayar, I have Badi Al Oud, Honor and Glory, and I've got Liam Gray. So today I just want to talk about a lot of these Lattafa fragrances right here because I've had them in my collection for a decent amount of time now and I can formulate a good opinion, can talk about the performance and my thoughts. So let's start with the ones that I have in my collection, and then for the second part of this video I will talk about the Yara line. So let's start with one of my favorites, which is this one right here. I don't know what it is about this perfume, but it is so unique. Of course it smells like pineapple, but it's so intriguing. It's pineapple with depth to it, with like almost a leathery feel. It's not animalic at all. There's nothing off-putting in this perfume. It just smells amazing. It smells tropical. It smells like you can wear it for the summertime very easily. Like this could easily be someone's signature scent, but it's a little bit strong, a little bit loud. I would recommend anybody to have it in their collection if they're into sweet, ambery type of fragrances. So let's start with the notes. The notes are pineapple, creme brulee at the top. Now we're going to the middle notes with cinnamon, turmeric, black pepper, and benzoin. And then at the base, we've got vanilla, sandalwood, cashmerean, and moss. I can definitely smell the benzoin, the vanilla, creme brulee, pineapple. Everything else, I don't really smell moss. I don't smell anything peppery, because sometimes peppery perfumes can be really strong and you can really smell that spiciness. But with this one, there's really no spiciness. It's just a very smooth, sweet, pineapple-y, tropical scent that is extremely versatile. You can use it for any season and just feel confident. Like this scent right here is going to make you feel sexy, confident. It's going to have people turn their heads. Can't pinpoint anything else to compare it to. It's just its own really great thing. So yeah, the chords in this are going to be sweet, warm, spicy, fruity, vanilla, woody, powdery, cinnamon, tropical, and amber. So yes, there is an amber accord. You guys know amber is like my favorite type of scent, so this captures it without the amber being too much or without it becoming too balsamic. It's perfect. It just remains woody and remains very fruity and gourmand. This is your gourmand. Oh my gosh, it smells like summer, but like I said, you can definitely get away with wearing this in the winter time or in the fall because of those ambery, benzoin, sandalwood, cashmere notes. It just, honestly, this works 24/7. Like, don't be afraid to buy this. Make it your signature scent. You're gonna love it. Like 9 out of 10 people love this perfume. I mean, that's just something I made up, but I can only imagine. It's gonna last you 10 hours or more. Yeah. So if you're looking to buy this perfume, do not be afraid of the performance or longevity. It performs like a beast. People are going to smell you. They're going to be asking you what you have on, and yeah, you can easily get over 10 hours with this on clothing, even on your skin, and it's only about $30, so it's so good for the price. Like there's no comparing. So the next perfume we have on the list is going to be Liam Gray. I think it's just called Lattafa Liam, but they have a blue shine version of this one, and I have smelled that one because I got the blue shine version for my daughter's dad for either Christmas or his birthday, don't remember, but that one smelled so good. I'll talk about blue shine after this one. So Liam Gray, it smells to me like an Earl Grey tea. It has those aromatic bergamot notes, and then it just smells like tea, but very kind of warm, like a warm tea. It's a very unique scent as well. It's kind of pasty, like it kind of smells like oily, but not like car oil. It's like a different type of oil. And I do enjoy wearing this straight after the shower because it holds that essence of a clean and fresh vibe. That's what I get out of this. This one is very clean. It's going to give you a little bit of floral with that labdanum. Okay, let's get into the notes. For this, at the top we have cardamom and fig black tea. The middle notes are iris, vetiver, labdanum, and the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, and patchouli. I really like patchouli. I really do. And in this perfume, it works. We're slowly gonna get into a different one that does not work for me. But this one here, that patchouli just holds everything in together. The labdanum gives it a floral vibe. The iris, the black tea, and the fig make it a little bit fruity, but overall it's just like a very clean, it's kind of woody. There's something woody, and I think it's the sandalwood. Yeah, I can get like sandalwood with tea, vetiver, like it kind of smells a little bit like hay, or it's really hard to describe, but this is actually a dupe for Gris Charnel. So if you're looking for something that smells like Gris Charnel but you don't want to spend the money, then look for Lattafa Liam. This perfume can last you 6 to 10 hours depending on how you use it, where you spray it, you know, if you're spraying it on your clothes, the weather outside. So it really will depend, but I think this performs good, like no complaints whatsoever. I would rate this one I'm gonna rate it a 9 out of 10. It's really good. It's a type of scent that I really enjoy, but it doesn't get a 10 just because it's not a 10 for me. It's a 9. Okay, so moving on. I don't think I rated this one. Adi Al Oud Honor and Glory is going to get a 10 out of 10 rating, no questions asked, because it is just phenomenal. Never smelled anything like it, and it's great for invoking memories. Like if you are going on a date, if you're, you know, going to a certain event, this will sear in people's minds, even in your mind. Like when I smell this, I'm instantly brought back to all of the times I've worn it. And yeah, not a lot of perfumes can do that. So this one, it gets a 9 out of 10. And now moving on to Blue Shine. I don't have it with me. That one I gave away for, like I said, Christmas or a birthday gift. But I have the notes listed here. So if you're interested in a more manly version, because this is definitely on the feminine side, it's not extremely feminine. I think it's unisex. Like a man can definitely get away with using this and it will smell amazing on him. However, if you want something super masculine, I would say look for the Blue Shine version. The notes for that one start with bergamot and rosemary, pepper at the top. Then the middle notes are C notes, violet, and the base notes are going to be musk, amber, and patchouli. Now for the accords on Blue Shine, we have aromatic, marine, fresh, spicy, citrus, woody, powdery, salty, musky, aquatic, and amber. So it's quite the contrast from Liam Gray's accords, which are very vanilla, powdery, fruity. And then we have the accords on Blue Shine, which are aromatic, marine, salty, aquatic. Like, it's more manly, just based off like the rosemary, the C notes. It gives it a more rough feel. Okay, it's rough, but it's super mass appealing. Blue Shine, you could easily blind buy that one for any of your friends, and they're gonna love it. And I say that because the scent is very comforting. There's nothing that stinks about it. Like, in my opinion, it's really good. And it's supposed to be a dupe for Acqua di Gio, I believe. So if you're looking for a cheaper version of Acqua di Gio, look for Lattafa's Blue Shine. This one, I gave it a 9, but Blue Shine easily gets a 10 out of 10 because it's a sexy man scent that I really enjoy on a guy. Another one that I got for men that I don't have with me, but I smelled and I was not super duper impressed. It's Lattafa Al Nashama Caprice. So that perfume has a really nice packaging, or not packaging, but it has a really nice bottle. The lid to it has like an ocean photo on it, but it's wavy and it's really nice. Actual scent inside of the bottle was a little bit underwhelming. I was not impressed. It's not a scent that I find like luring me. It's not captivating. It's not hooking me in. It's just there. It's a little bit more leathery. It's more, it just doesn't give off the same vibe as Blue Shine at all. So Al Nashama Caprice is almost the opposite of Blue Shine. The notes at the top are going to start with cardamom, ginger, bergamot, lemon. Then in the middle we have lavender, geranium, mint, and at the base we've got amber, cedarwood, patchouli, and vetiver. Now the accords for Al Nashama Caprice are warm, spicy, aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy, lavender, amber, and citrus. Now, I don't really know what it is I don't like about it, but it's just not a scent that I appreciate on a man. I wouldn't even want to wear it myself. I rate it a 7 out of 10. It's a little bit more older smelling, more refined, I think, than the Blue Shine. Blue Shine is a little bit more juvenile, mass appealing, and Al Nashama Caprice is more mature than Blue Shine. They go in completely different directions. I can't compare. I'm just telling you guys which one I like better. Both of them are an awesome value. Like, if you want to give someone something and you know that they enjoy like lavender, ginger, bergamot in a perfume, then definitely look for Al Nashama Caprice. That's all I have to say about that one. So we're moving on to the next one. The next one is Kima. This is the second bottle that my mom has bought. So I got her one for a holiday. I don't even remember which one. And this is the second bottle that she repurchased. Okay. This is a dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. It does smell like that. Like, this is one that I can actually tell you guys I've smelled the dupe for, compared to other ones that, you know, supposedly have dupes. I've never smelled Grey Charnel. Yeah, that's supposedly a dupe for that, but I don't know. This one, on the other hand, I did work at Target and I had an Ulta within my Target, so I would walk in to the Ulta and test a bunch of the different perfumes. And I know what Carolina Herrera Good Girl smells like. The problem is, it's not the type of scent that I gravitate towards. There's something about it that maybe it's too florally, maybe it's too sharp. It's floral and sharp, and it's not something that makes me feel comfort. This is not like a comforting scent for me. It's more of like a playful party scent, if anything. Like, I would not wear this out anywhere, like to work, to school, somewhere, and feel like it represents me and who I am. That's why I gifted it to my mom, because when I first ordered it, I ordered it for me. But seeing her reaction, seeing how much she loved it and was obsessing over it, I was like, oh yeah, you can definitely have it. Like, it's not that serious for me. Like, her reactions is not what I felt. So I definitely felt like it was only right for me to give it away. It has great notes, great accords. I don't know what it is about it, but it just does not fit with me. The notes are almond at the top, coffee, and the middle notes start with tuberose, jasmine, tonka. The base notes are vanilla, cacao, and sandalwood. Now the accords are vanilla, white floral, almond, sweet, warm, spicy, tuberose. Maybe it's a tuberose mixed with the cacao. I just don't really like this mix here. Like, on paper, everything looks good. Everything looks like I would love it. But in reality, it's not my favorite. I think the smell is really good and it lasts a long time. It's gonna last you like 6 hours or more. And I think that's really worth it for perfumes by Lattafa, because you kind of pay for what you get. There are some that are extraordinary performing and some that are gonna be a little bit lower performing, but overall you get what you pay for. Yeah, I would say like this, you could probably reapply it every 5 hours if you're really using it out and about. And I think it's too floral for me. This right here will get you compliments though. Like, if you want a perfume that screams I smell good, then just get you this. Just get you Kima by Lattafa, because you're going to be bombarded by perfume compliments. You're going to be asked, what are you wearing? Where did you get that? What is it? My mom constantly comes home talking to me about people who complimented her on this and asked her what she was wearing. So 100% it's mass appealing. Like, Carolina Herrera Good Girl is a scent that a lot of women gravitate towards. In the packaging, I mean, it's actually really beautiful for it to be like a $20 to $30 perfume. One more thing I want to say about this is that I feel like it lacks depth and it lacks complexity. It's a very surface level type of scent that doesn't change. It doesn't transform into anything else exciting or anything. It just stays kind of like blah for me. Yeah, it just doesn't create any type of reaction within me. If I had to rate this perfume, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 rating, because the only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because it's not interesting enough. Like, I feel like it's kind of boring, but the overall scent is a great dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, and I think it's worth it. Okay everyone, so the next perfume on my list is this one right here. I've already talked about this in one of my previous videos, but I didn't really go in depth. It was kind of a first impressions, I think. Mayar Intense by Lattafa. And I actually have completely different things to say about it right now. It grew on me. It really, really did. At first, I was very underwhelmed, and I almost felt the same as when I smelled this one. I was just like, what is this? This is the hype. I don't see the hype. Okay? But after wearing it for like, okay, I think I set it down and I didn't wear it. And I started wearing it a lot when it got cold, okay? And here it doesn't really get that cold. It's probably only 30 to 40 degrees the coldest. And it works. Like, there's something about how it transforms in that cold environment. And then when you first smell it, it smells really fresh, really clean. It smells like hairspray. It smells like a bunch of different hair products. So it kind of smells synthetic, a little bit chemically, a little bit too perfumey for me. But you guys, it is addicting. This perfume, I don't know what happened in my brain. Something changed, and once I put it on, it's like I constantly get the whiffs of it, and it's a very addicting smell. I'm like, wow, like this truly smells delicious. And I don't think that I get that like when I smell the bottle. Okay, you get like the top notes kind of, but it's when you spray it all over yourself and then you wait like 20 to 30 minutes, it really unfolds. I like perfumes that kind of unfold and give you a different experience, and this does just that. At first I didn't feel like it accurately represented me and who I am as a person, but like I said, after picking it up, after putting it down for a while, I fell in love with it. Comes out super refreshing, super clean, a little green, but after the green opening and refreshing feeling goes away, you're left with like this musky ambroxan, fig, coconut water remainder. Like, that's it. I'm really shocked by how much this perfume has impressed me. At first I was not impressed, but maybe it needed to macerate and just kind of be set aside so that I could have time to fully appreciate it. And now I'm like, this is just awesome. I would definitely rebuy this perfume because it's like a perfume you could wear in the summertime, but for me personally, I think it was not working in the summertime, and I have more confidence wearing this one in the winter time. Breezy wind just like flowing through. It's so good. Don't take my word for it, because I don't want you guys to be feeling how I feel at first and get something that you actually think stinks. So if you're not into aquatics, if you're not into ozonics, floral, fruity, fresh, musky, do not get this. Just don't get it. But if you are, then give it a try, give it a shot. I'm gonna rate this one, I will give it a 10 out of 10, because I'm not gonna be harsh here. If I like it, I like it, and if I love it, I love it. And this is one that I actually do love right now, so I can't give it less than a 10 out of 10 rating. Okay, so let's move on from that one. Now we're moving on for part 2 of the video. We're going to talk about the Yara line collection, and let's start with the original, which is this one right here, the light pink Yara. I think this is the one that I don't know which one came out first, but this is the one that everyone talks about. It's all over the internet. There's so many videos about it, and I just want to share that I was not very impressed when this came. My mom got this for herself, and yeah, it's not my favorite type of scent. It's a little bit boring. It smells creamy. It smells like whipped cream, like strawberries and whipped cream. It kind of smells like a strawberry ice cream or like a strawberry milkshake. I like it. I just don't think that I would buy this for myself, because I think Bath and Body Works has things that are similar to this that will actually be even cheaper. So in here, the notes are going to be orchid, heliotrope, tangerine, gourmand accord, tropical fruits, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. So you're getting a pretty great combination of notes, and they do smell good. I just don't think it's complex or like it really represents me. It's just whatever. I was not excited or captivated when I smelled it, but my mom is on her second bottle of this. So yes, it's clearly good and a lot of people rave about it. The accords in here are going to be sweet, vanilla, powdery, tropical, fruity, musky, floral, and citrus. So you have another good combination of accords there. I love the muskiness. I love the sweetness to it. Just can't really get behind it, but I rate it a 7 out of 10 because the scent is really good. I just think it's super subtle and so light that you probably have to reapply this every 3 or 4 hours for you to feel like there's anything on you, because it's that type of scent that just, this is the type of scent that when you spray it just kind of evaporates into nothing. It's very subtle, doesn't perform how I expected it to perform for it to be so hyped up. You know, you kind of expect something more beast mode, and this is just not giving beast mode. But I think every girl should try this because a lot of girls love this perfume. It's very feminine, it's very girly girl. Yeah, it's just like an average, almost like Bath and Body Works body mist. Now moving on, we're gonna start talking about my favorite Yara perfume on this line that my mom has. This one, Yara Tu. This beautiful little orange perfume smells identical to Dolce & Gabbana Garden. I sprayed some of this right here on my wrist just to compare because I'm almost done with my Dolce & Gabbana Garden bottle. It's probably down to that much, like probably a little bit less than half, and I wore that perfume so much. So when my mom bought this, sprayed it on her and was walking around, I was like, Mom, what perfume are you wearing? Like, did you take my perfume? And then she's like, no, it's this one. I'm like, what? It's an identical dupe. I don't care what anyone says. This is identical to Dolce & Gabbana Garden. If you want to save money on a perfume, I would buy this one instead of Dolce & Gabbana Garden. Like, this is the one I say is worth the money. It smells very tropical, very captivating. It's very sunny, and I love perfumes like that. The notes in this one are mango, coconut, passion fruit, jasmine, orange blossom, heliotrope, vanilla, musk, and cashmere. So it has a lot of notes. It has a lot of fruity notes. It's got that coconut, and it has orange blossom. I love orange blossom. Anytime a perfume has orange blossom, I know it's probably gonna be really good, but here it just works extraordinarily well with all of the other notes. Okay, for the accords, we have tropical, sweet, vanilla, white floral, fruity, powdery, coconut, musky, woody, and lactonic. So you're getting a little bit of creaminess, a milkiness with this one. This is like you are sitting at the beach, covered in sunscreen, just sipping on a very cold pina colada with lots of like coconut. I don't know if they use coconut cream or coconut milk, but it's got a cream. This is worth the blind buy. Like, I'm not gonna say anything else is worth the blind buy, probably only this one. These two from Lattafa are definitely worth the blind buy, especially if you're into tropical coconut scents. You're gonna love this one. And if you smelled Dolce & Gabbana Garden and you like that one, then look no further. When I smelled my mom wearing that one, she left a trail, so it does leave a really warm sillage that you just want to follow and be like, give me some of that, you know, like I need that in my life. So that's definitely how I feel about Yara Tu. 10 out of 10, no complaints. It's not a perfume that I've really worn. Like I said, Yara, it's all about my mom. When my Garden from Dolce & Gabbana ends, I'm probably just going to buy that Yara Tu. Now the last one from this line is this white one right here. I thought it would say like Tu's or Moy. So this one doesn't say anything, it's like the rest, they just say Yara. And I really do not like this one, like straight up. It's just not for me. Oh my god, it's not a good scent. Like, if you like this scent, good for you. And I do think that scents like this tend to smell really good on other people, but I just cannot get behind it. Yeah, this does absolutely nothing for me. It's repulsive. I do not want to be smelling like this, walking around with this on. I just don't. But I have smelled like my mom with it, and I have no problems with her like wearing it. It doesn't throw me off. It doesn't ruin my day. It's just a scent that I'm not particularly crazy about whatsoever. This one here, no. It's a straight up no. I'm gonna rate it a 5 out of 10. I'm not gonna be that harsh. It's not like a 2 out of 10. I don't hate it. I don't like it at all. It smells feminine. There's something that doesn't work for me there, and I think it's the patchouli. So Yara Moy has notes of jasmine and peach at the top. Then in the middle we have caramel and amber, and at the base there's patchouli and sandalwood. And I think that what's ruining this for me is the patchouli, because sometimes patchouli is not done well. And I'm not saying that this one's not done well, it's just not done to my liking. There's a bunch of perfumes that I like that have patchouli, but there are a few that have patchouli that I absolutely cannot stand. And like all of the other notes here I'm completely fine with. I'm completely fine with jasmine, with peach, with caramel, with amber, sandalwood. I just think it's the patchouli that's throwing everything else off. Like adding the patchouli with that caramel, I just don't see it working. I don't smell it working. It's literally not it. Okay, the accords now are going to be woody patchouli. So you have patchouli right at the top. That's what people can smell, and I don't like that. I want the patchouli to be more at the end, like an accord that you can hardly smell. So this one's woody patchouli, white floral, caramel, warm spicy, sweet, powdery, fruity, balsamic, and amber. I like balsamic ambers, but this one, it's not working for me. Like if y'all have seen my review on Apple Crumb by Alexandra Fragrances, that is a very balsamic and I love it. But this one, it's not for me. I would not feel like sexy or confident wearing this, so I'd rather not. I have nothing else to say about it. It's whatever. It's not my favorite. Like, it has the amber, it has that patchouli. It has very similar notes to Bon Bon by Victor and Rolf. It's just not it. Like, trust me guys, these are cheap enough to blind buy that you guys can smell them for yourself and see what I'm talking about, but I would not even blind buy this. I do not recommend. Anyways, that's it. That's really it. We talked about Kima, we talked about Mayar Intense, we talked about Badi Al Oud, Honor and Glory, we talked about Liam Gray, Liam Blue Shine, Al Nashama Caprice. We've talked about the 3 in the Yara line, the pink, the orange, and the white one. So other than that, that concludes the Lattafa collection that we have here in this home. And if you guys are wanting to see more videos from me, please consider subscribing. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. The next video that I want to do is talking about some of the perfumes that I got for Christmas and how I'm using them, how they work together, what they smell like. So stay tuned for more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on next time.